It was a warm spring evening when Emma, my fiancée, dropped a bombshell. We were sitting on the couch, sipping wine, and planning the final details for our wedding in 2 months. I think we should take a summer break before the wedding, she said, fidgeting with the wine glass. I nearly choked. A break? Before we even get married? Emma, what do you mean? She looked down, avoiding my gaze. I just need some time to think. To figure out if we're really meant to be. A few weeks apart could help. I stared at her, trying to process the words. My mind raced through months of planning, invitations sent, deposits made, everything lined up, and now she wanted a pause. I raised an eyebrow and said, "Interesting idea." Calm. Neutral. My tone didn't give away the storm inside me. Her eyes widened. "You're not upset?" I smiled faintly. Upset? No. Curious, maybe. How do you imagine this summer break working? Emma hesitated. We could see other people. Or just spend time apart. I need space to figure out my feelings. I nodded slowly. All right. Let's do it your way. But let's set some rules. She looked relieved, almost triumphant, as if she expected me to protest, to plead, to beg her to stay. But I didn't. I stayed calm. Weeks went by. I focused on myself, on work, and my own life. I didn't check in obsessively. I didn't stalk her social media. I gave her the freedom she asked for. Then came the messages. Friendly at first, casual. But soon, they grew more intimate, flirtatious, reckless. She had taken the summer break idea further than I ever imagined. I saw it all. Every step. Every lie. Every secret meeting. And I said nothing. I didn't react. I didn't chase her. I didn't beg. When the summer ended, she returned, expecting me to welcome her with open arms, to forgive her for the indiscretions, to continue our wedding plans as if nothing had happened. I met her at our usual cafe, a neutral place. She smiled nervously, trying to hide the guilt. "Hi," she said softly. I smiled back, calm, collected. "Hi, Emma. How was your summer?" Her eyes darted away. It was enlightening. I needed this time. I think I know what I want now. I nodded, pretending to listen. Good. I'm glad you found clarity. She hesitated, then asked, "So, are we back on track for the wedding?" I reached into my bag, pulling out the envelope with the cancellation notice for the venue, the letter to the caterer, and the official paperwork to call off the wedding. "Interesting," I said, my tone eerily neutral. I found clarity too. I realized I don't want to marry someone who needs a break to figure out if they love me. So, we're done. Her face went pale. What? No, you can't. I raised a hand, stopping her mid-sentence. Emma, summer break was your idea. I respected it. I gave you space. And you showed me exactly who you are when given freedom. That's all I needed to know. Tears welled in her eyes. But we planned everything. The wedding, the honeymoon. I don't care, I said firmly. The plans meant nothing compared to honesty and loyalty. I won't marry someone who betrays trust when given freedom. She tried to argue, to negotiate, to manipulate. But I had already made up my mind. By that evening she left, carrying the weight of her choices. I stayed behind, calm, feeling a strange mixture of sorrow and relief. Weeks later, friends and family found out about the cancelled wedding. Many sympathized with her confusion, but those who knew the truth understood my decision completely. I didn't make a scene. I didn't post online. I didn't need revenge. Her actions had spoken louder than any words or drama could. The summer break she thought would give her freedom ended up revealing her true self, and it ended everything between us. I realized that sometimes, silence, patience, and observation are the most powerful tools. I didn't need to chase her. I didn't need to beg. I just waited, and she showed me everything I needed to know. By the time she truly understood the consequences, it was too late. I had moved on emotionally, and the wedding was nothing more than a memory of lessons learned. Her summer of self-discovery had destroyed the relationship, but it had also saved me from a marriage that would have been built on betrayal and uncertainty. Sometimes the best closure is not confrontation, it's simply walking away. And that's exactly what I did. Do you want me to do that version too?